What is going on, everybody? Egg giving you another brand new exciting Let's Play with more Xenoblade Chronicles Free Future Redeem on the Nintendo Switch. And welcome to it. So, somehow this is the brand new start of where we go ahead and see throughout watching. It's going to turn things a lot bigger than I could imagine. Because just the way how this we fully played the original of Xenoblade Chronicles Free was quite nostalgical, okay, because it was quite historic just to see Noah and the rest of his friends go out adventuring throughout Ionius. It's just solving many new mysteries around here by visiting everyone's colony, just taking on the console, Mobius, and that kind of, and also they do become Ouroboros. All right, well, technically each two boy and girl combined to their own strength to transform into Ouroboros. Well, we kind of see that already. Well, as I was saying, I mean, this is the prequel to Xenoblade Chronicles Free. If you have not played the original, definitely play it right now, because I already finished beating the game. I already finished playing all three of the DLC, and now we're moving on to the fourth. So now, as we watched the trailer, they did show they did show more of the Rax and Shulk in this. Okay, well, technically we are about to witness to see brand new characters in Future Redeem. Well, let's look forward to it. All right, but this is gonna be the most exciting one I ever played in my whole life in a Xenoblade Chronicles franchise. I mean, this is the most part where I can get handling things of trying to see if I can get everything by 100% on getting each side quest done. Well, I have not gotten all of the side quest done in Xenoblade Chronicles Free, but I know there's a lot to add up around here because I have not gotten all of the colony done. So let's just go ahead and press whatever button we want. So I'll just go ahead and press the B button, and we're gonna start by new game. And yeah, still we're gonna play it in normal, which is on difficulty. So the difficulty level can be changed at any time. Yeah, we kind of get the picture. We get the big picture already. But anyway, here we are. So we're starting to play this brand new 4th DLC of Xenoblade Chronicles Free. Now let's look forward to it. And they did add here the new loading screen to it. Yeah, I like to see that that little Monado there.
Why? Tell me why! Is this really what you want? Albus! Drop it, Shulk! Nothing's gonna get through to him! He's a heartless machine! We have to try!
Fascinating. Is this how badly you wish to erase us? My god.
Little so-and-so. Can't even seem to break it.
I told you we should have left alone. But you had to stick your oar in, didn't you, Matthew?
Lecture me later, eh? Aye? First things first.
You're impossible.
Okay, now first time around, just to study knowing which tip that we must go over with Ouroboros Power. Well, let's get round to it then. So first off, it says here, in Future Redeem of the right side of the art palette contains a character's normal art, while the left side is where you'll find their Ouroboros Powers. Alright, next one says here, Ouroboros Powers manifest of themselves through special arts, which are significantly more powerful than normal arts. Alright, well, I could gladly see the picture there. So, now, first time around, because we able to go ahead and perform Ouroboros Power. So, let's see how this is going to go. So, take a look up at Matthew. So, we're playing as Matthew over here. So, he got here is the backspin punch, which go lead to break resistance. Mighty Strike, which go ahead and increase up the front attack. And, of course, use one of this knockback. And then the Rebel Uppercut is evade / cancel attack, which go ahead and increases. And the last and not only for the talent art that he got here is called a Gigantic Beat, which will go ahead and charge all of the art on the hit. Alright, well, technically, now if we take a look at Matthew's level and A's level, so we're on at level 1 now. And this monstrosity, whatever this enemy that we encounter is called the Vatura Flake. Vatura Flake is okay. That's how I say it. All right. Well, anyway, yeah. I mean, getting some more HP will be fine. All right. Well, let's keep at it.
Nothing gets the job done like a bit of practice. Third-rate Mobius arsewipe. Made us bloody work for it.
What was that? That thing at the end?
What thing at the end? You mean the Ouroboros Power? Nice touch, eh?
What I'm asking is why you felt the need to use it at all. The scrap was already falling apart.
I mean, that was the last chance to, like, kapow, right? I had to make sure it's a good one. Leaves a bad taste otherwise, the whole rest of the day.
Mobius track it, you know. The Ouroboros Power. You need to keep a lid on it, like I keep telling you.
It was only a little whiff. All fine in the end. We won, so what's the damage? Less of the lectures.
The word you should have used is fewer. Grammar matters.
You did it again. Another day without any signals.
Time to pack it in then.
Huh?
After all our efforts, we've not met a single survivor from the city.
You promised me back then, remember? That we'd find every last citizen. Well, I'm not stopping. I won't quit. Not until I've done just that. Let's move on. Tomorrow will be our lucky day. I can feel it.
It'll be night soon.
The fight earlier will have taken its toll. We should find somewhere to rest before sundown.
Agreed. Also, I'm bloody starving. Let's camp round here for today.
Okay, now that's all they had to say. So now we're in Vermeline Woods. Vermeline Woods. All right. Well, just making sure I'm gotten that correctly pronounced in my head. So now we got something new for visions. It says here, A's Intelligent Art Division has some special effects. 1, enemy attacks will not affect the party for a set time. Fair enough. 2, the number of times that you can use it per battle is limited. Alright, next second for the summary, it says here, free while vision is in effect that aids the talent art change it to vanishing the ends and attack of which it hits all enemies. Like other talent art, vanishing the ends is also charged by performing raw actions. In particular, using light fields that will contribute to the building of a recharge. Alright, next here for this point, it says here the vision is a powerful tool, but since its number of users is limited, take care to use it when you'll get the most of it. Okay then. Well, we got something for vision. So each party member can't actually go and put in good use for any effect in a set of time. Well, that's something I'm getting figured out in my head. So let's go ahead and have fun with it. So using vision, we can press ZL and R to switch leaders. So we're gonna play with A, and we're gonna try out vision right now, just to see how we demonstrate. Okay, so vision is like looking to the future. So I'm getting the Xenoblade Chronicles 1 vibes here because it kind of like reference when Show go and use this vision, because he had here the vision to seek out the memory of what's going to happen, but it's like some vision to your own eyes that you're seeing what's going to happen when some of the other characters are going to die, or some of them are going to take the direct strike to, whatever is about to happen. I couldn't make any sense of it. So this is Affinity Goals. So in Future Redeemer, leveling up isn't the only way to strengthen Matthew and his crew. Accomplishing Affinity Goals and spending the Affinity points of a grant is another. Alright, so let's go ahead and open the main menu. So let's check the detail of your Affinity Goals. First, select the Affinity Goals. Alright, well, let's go and confirm, and let's go and select Affinity Goals right now. Affinity Goals are split into 6 categories and are achieved in the field in the battle. Achieving them grants Affinity points which can be spent to empower party characters. So, which is something that's a type of Affinity Goals. So, now we got more for exploration. Okay, we kind of knew that already. So, yeah, we earn an Affinity point by discovering treasure troves and location in the various areas of the world, and so on. Battle missions earn Affinity points in battle by defeating unique monsters that inhabit a location around the world, among other ways. Affinity Scenes earn Affinity points by viewing events that can occur at the various locations in the world of Ionius. These will let you listen to the party conversation while enjoying the view. Okay, well, are we gonna get more of this heart-to-heart, or or there's something more or new that we might discover as we take a look at Affinity Scenes? It's like we have to go ahead and listen and learn whatsoever each characters are talking about, or what conversation they have, something to put in their own opinion. That's something we can find out while we figure out what Affinity Scene can do. Community. Earn Affinity point by meeting residents of the various areas of Ionius and complete a community test. Okay, something that say Enemypaedia. Earn Affinity point by defeating a set number of the many monsters that populate the various areas of the world. Collectopedia. Earn Affinity point by gathering collectibles in each area of the world and registering them in the Collectopedia. Alright, so next up it says here, you can now highlight each node to see more information about it. Select via Enemypaedia now. Okay, so this area, whatever that finger is pointing down, so that leads to the 0%. So we'll go ahead and confirm with A to go look at Enemypaedia. Check those land balls that you just took out. You can see how many more you need to beat and what they drop. Okay, so we're selecting land balls. Affinity Goals are the key feature of Future Redeem. Always keep them in mind as you explore Ionius. Okay, now that's something more that we can go over. So we can go over with the Enemypaedia. So let's go over with everything about Collectopedia. Okay, well, technically we're just looking at Enemypaedia. Well, that's it. So I think that is the end of the tutorial. So now we're looking at here. Matthew and A are on level 3. So this is Enemypaedia 2. Monster already registered in the Enemypaedia will be marked with a icon, while completed entry that will show an icon checkmark. Unregistered monster that will not have either of those icons. Fair enough. If you spot a monster not marked with either of those icons, do try fighting it and keep filling in your Enemypaedia. Alright, last stop, it says here for the third monster about a higher level than you will be displayed in yellow on the Enemypaedia screen. both of whose levels are significantly higher than yours that will be shown in red. I see. Now take a look at the menu real quick. So we're looking at here is the Affinity Goals. Well, that's something more that we already learned. Yeah, because these are the basic tutorials that you go over with these tips. And yeah, we kind of knew already knew about the following footprints. Because that's only when you track down, because you gotta pay attention on the ground, which is when you see those footprints that are glowing yellow. So yeah, there's like so much to do here in Future Redeemed. So let's just take a while. So we're gonna play with that A for the very once in a while, and we're gonna have our fun with this, like getting to know better of playing with A. I mean, we play a little with Matthew, but I really think we should go and play with A because I really want to check in with her art styles and everything. So she got here is Crossrays, Shaker Edge, Light Field, and the last and not only is the Division, which is her talent art gauge. Or was it just talent art? Okay, I mentioned to say talent art, not talent art gauge. Well, technically, it's the part of her gauge because she needs to go and build up a higher rate in order to increase up accuracy, so that way she'll have more than enough critical strike vantage point to go increase up more, so that way she can gain up more to go use on the talent art. That's something we can weigh on for later. So something that's safe for Infinity Growth. Go to main menu, characters, Infinity Growth to use or earn Infinity Points to make party characters stronger. Okay, Infinity Points are shared by the entire party. Furthermore, only one tier of personable abilities that will be available from the start. Specific items are needed to unlock further tiers. Okay, so try to consider the entire party priorities as you decided which character to empower and which skill to purchase. Okay, well, something that we already learned for Infinity Growth. Alright, so now the game is asking us to go to the main menu. So let's move to the Affinity Growth screen. First, select characters. Now select Infinity Growth. Choose to learn the skills Attack Plus. Okay, so the Attack Plus is right down at the bottom right. So it says here, increase the attack by 30. So that is our Attack Plus. So let's go ahead and learn that by pressing hold the A button.
I must be some kind of genius.
You can buy more nodes. So you can buy more nodes if you have the affinity points. The lock tiers can be opened by using lock kits. Okay, so we're able to go ahead and use several of these kits over here. Well, we got 2 that's already locked. So now we don't have enough Infinity points, so I reckon that we come back and build up more praise than ever. I mean, we just gotta keep on building up more strength. So we got here something for art, skills, and accessories. So let's go ahead and look forward to the most. I mean, there's like a lot to get situated around here in our Future Redeemed. So there are several more of these collectibles that we can pick up around here as we go and scatter the area and look at to see what the objective says here. So we have to look for a place to rest. Okay, well, see these enough. So we're at the Rogata Causeway is where we are. So this is least strain clearing. Least strain clearing. That's how I say it. All right. Now we're looking at here because this is the icon.
Turn our back on them.
So we should probably go ahead and kill one of these Lambo and get stronger. So let's do that, okay? So I did lock on with Topple. Yeah, because it felt like that we were not technically unlocking any brand new characters just yet.
Is that all you got?
The outcome was patently obvious.
I mean, that's more that we have. I mean, we got what we learned. Okay, so it seemed like that Matthew did lock on with the break. So I'll go for the Topple. So it seemed like A have the ability to go use Shaker Edge, which is her top ability. So we're gonna make sure we heal just in case. Okay, I think the life field is how we go and heal. And wait a minute, I'm not seeing the one on the left. On the top left, she got here into the Sora Mirage. It's or was it Mirage? Okay, I'm saying Mirage. Was it? It's a Mirage. Okay, my bad. Okay, so I need to go and get some more healing. So Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and switch with Matthew. So I already died. Okay, this is bad. I need to... How do I retreat? Okay, I need to sheep up my weapon. So how in the world do I do that? Okay, so this is bad. I'm taking damage. I need to retreat. I need to retreat and forget all about this. I need to retreat and forget all about this. So why are these guys not running away? They're still following me. Why are you guys following me? Just pretend I'm not here. Okay, you know what? Let me go back to switching with A again. I really do think we should try it again. So wait a minute. So now we are getting Infinity Scene 2. You may discover a location in the world which can trigger an Affinity Scene. These allow you to admire the scenery while your companion enjoys a little chat. You can trigger an Affinity Scene by approaching the location and holding down the R to start it. Okay, well things are getting a lot more interesting. Well, let's go try it out. So we're locking up with the Affinity.
See, the Cent Omnia region we're in now. It's smack in the middle of Ionios, yeah?
Yes, that assessment is correct.
Right, so if we captured this area, couldn't we raid the other regions pretty much at will? This is the only place connected to the other 4 regions at once, right?
Which means that conversely, it can also be attacked from all 4 sides.
Yeah, there's that.
But I'll admit that it does have the strategic value that you ascribe to it. It's an undeniable fact that both Keves and Agnus are desperate to gain control of this region. The positional advantage of having access to all other regions may make the attendant risks more palatable.
I see.
I mean, yeah, well, A got a point there. Well, now this is where it all started between the Keves and the Agnus. So it's both two of these related centuries. I mean, like, you couldn't tell what they are. I mean, they are distinct to me. So now let's just go ahead and kill one of these Lambos again. So we couldn't take them out one at a time. So you know what we should do? We should focus more attack, because that's the only thing we come here to do. So let me make sure I regenerate first. So we need to take down that Orchid, because that thing looks pretty tough. So let's go and take it down. Alright, so we should go get some more break going. Okay, let's make sure we do that. So now we're increasing up the evasion. Very nice. Okay, so I just want to go finish up the Shaker Edge to topple it, but that's okay. I mean, we're halfway done, so there's only 2 enemies that we gotta go kill. So this one is on level 5. So now take a look at for Matthew and Abe. So they both grew to level 5 that fast. Alright, so let's keep at it. So we still got here is plenty more of these creatures that we gotta go kill. Well, I'm just calling them creature because you can see, because this one here looked like some antelope or whatever that creature is supposed to look like. I mean, well, technically it's one of these species that you were seeing here and every other land fields. I mean, you see how those orchids are supposed to look in this whole game, because there are nukes in this game. I mean, I could tell. I mean, these are creatures that are related to like, you know, I mean, somehow they just go ahead and like build up their own strength and potential. They just show their natural. They are just natural predators. I mean, they just show their true color. So let's make sure we go get one of these life field just in case.
I could have done that one-handed.
Target acquired. Engage.
Okay, and we're targeting on the one that's called the Nugget Bunny. So we just go for one break, and I'll go for a Shaker Edge. Okay, so Matthew is the one with the knockback. Okay, now let's look around for some collectibles around here. So we can't be forgetting all about that. So we got the Symmetry, the Thirsty Oak, and what's this carrot collectible? A comic carrot? Okay. And there's another comic carrot. Alright, now let's just go get a move on. So it seemed like that to me because we did clear out every critters around here, and it's all... Hold on.
Oh,
what?
It goes deeper. Wanna have a look?
Okay, now let's go and examine this. Oh, okay, so we were able to go and climb up these vines. And let's go ahead and check on the next cutscene. So let's have a watch and listen.
All right. This will be a good place for a rest.
Night has caught up with us. We had better make haste setting up camp.
Niall! Granddad!
Matthew,
Granddad!
take care of Niall, the future.
Granddad!
It's in your hands, Matthew.
The sun's already hanging high in the sky, Matthew.
Suppose I should thank you then for letting me sleep in.
Sleeping on the ground. I've never seen anyone make it look quite so comfortable. I worry.
Grandad and I did a lot of camping out. Back when I was a kid, I mean. It don't bother me. Huh?
What's that signal?
Ping from a city iris.
Come on, hey!
The S reader. Okay, so that's the one that we saw in the cutscene because so that Matthew held the S reader. So there's something going on at the city in his iris. So now it says here Matthew handheld terminal is called the S reader. It responds to signs of city survivor presence, notifying you with the sound and light. When a signal is a detected notification, chim will sound in one side of the mini map will light up. As you head in the indicated direction and get closer to your target, the entire rim of the mini map will glow. Okay, so now we knew because it's going to glow in green. Alright, makes sense. As you get closer, the chamber will become louder and more frequent, so use of those clues to find every last one of the city survivors. Okay, now we can go closer, so at the Springside camp is where we are, so that's where we rest in. Well, we get here is a little bit of this movie going on here, and we go ahead and rest in the Springside camp.
The tension just melts
Now,
away.
there's something more that we could do. So we can go level up, we can go save the game, we can clean up our clothes. But you know what, let's clean up our
Make
clothes.
ourselves more presentable.
Alright, so we'll go clean up our clothes. save the game. So we already have it on autosave. So you know what? Let's make sure we save it in another file, just to make sure. Okay. And yeah, well, let's check in with level up, just to make sure. Okay, so their level growth is on level 6. So it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to be all perfect. I mean, we don't have to get them all leveling up, because we had to keep on raising more experience and keep putting more effort to it. All right, now let's roll. So we got a long journey ahead of us. So we have to head in the direction of the signal and indicate by the S reader. Okay. Now picking up over here, we got here it's a Denti. What is it? I'm sorry. I think it's called a Denti shroom. I think, yeah, I could count that. So this is flake crystals, more like frosted flake to me. Twin generator, and more fruity oaks. Okay, well now we got pruning wood, and we've been spotted by what is it? The Eldera bunny. Okay, so let's make sure we put a life field there in case we need HP. Okay, but you know what? We can keep on switching more characters. I mean, we can still keep playing with Matthew more if you like, and we can still continue our chills. So, yeah, wait a minute, hold on. Did I hear something glowing? Hold on, I just heard something. Oh, okay, so you know what? I think that is the beacon.
A most uncommon item.
Okay, so I think we were supposed to kill both fins.
We need them out of the picture.
Okay, well, let's give it a roll. So we're just locking up with one break. We got that topple. So these are prone flyer. Prone flyer is what we want about here. Okay. Okay, so these guys are on level 5. I mean, but it shouldn't be too hard. I mean, one of this prone did invade the attack.
Right. That takes care of that.
Okay, well, that's quite interesting to see that in a full pack of action. I mean, like, Matthew is pulling up all of his stunts and everything. So we'll go for the Rebel Uppercut. So the Rebel Uppercut is how we go and increase up the attack more for the bit of accuracy. So let's make sure we do that. Okay, so I just lock her with one break. So yes, Egg, you get the topple, and together as a team here, we go finish things off. Okay, now, yeah, well, technically that was a good exercising.
All right, give me your best shot.
Okay, well, Matthew have his style there. He have his own strength and potential, and fail luck. Okay, well, we're going for the ferocious uppercut. It's the one that we got from Street Fighters.
The outcome was patently obvious.
Okay, now we can barely hear the sound of the beacon. So how in the world are we here? So what's going on here? So I'm confused. So oh wait, okay.
Judging by the wounds, it probably wasn't Mobius. Probably monsters. Caught him unawares. I'm sorry. This is my fault. If I woke you up, we might have made it.
It isn't your fault, eh? I shouldn't have been dozing like a div. We could have helped you, friend. I'm sorry.
Matthew, are you alright?
Yeah, dandy. I mean, I'm not. But right now, we gotta keep moving.
Okay, well, he's saying something about Dandy. Well, that's one of the city survivor that we mostly seen. I mean, that seems sad a little, but it gets kind of tragical. But yeah, well, let's keep pushing forward. So we have to press onward to the search of city survivor. Okay, well, let's go see.
Hold those positions! They get through! Left flank's good as snuff! Yeah!
That 'em all?
The right flank's been scoured pretty clean.
Only thing left is the Feronis in the rear.
Right. Back to the main unit, then...
Kevesi? It's a miracle there's any left standing. What's wrong with him? Why is he unarmed?
Not even a blade or nothing. Look at his little face.
Make it quick. We can't afford to waste time on a runt like him.
Huh? Explosions! A battle!
Yes. It would seem that someone's fighting up ahead.
Remnants?
It could be. The sounds and the shaking. I'd say it's rather major. Hey, Matthew!
I'll go check it out!
Don't be a hero. If the skirmish has nothing to do with us...
Leave it well alone, yeah? I know the drill.
Yeah, not holding my breath.
Let's move it, eh? Can't afford to be late.
Oh, how you test me. Can we at least go carefully?
Okay, I mean, being a hero was never too late. I mean, we start acting like one. I mean, we don't have to be here if we don't want to. We just try our luck here. Now, anyway, we all spotted some witness encounter, so this is the Ruga quad win. Well, let's go take it out. So we're gonna build up more focus. So this one looks pretty tough, though. So I recommend that we focus on this big bird over here. Alright, we get that Rebel uppercut because that's the one we already got from Street Fighters. And we get this Mighty Strike. Okay, well that go ahead and take out 50% of damage. I mean, that's how much hit we further increase. I mean, just by a ton or two. So yeah, not check, take a look. So at the upper left, you got here it's a detonating hit because that may seem like a powerful attack there. Alright, now let's just keep pushing forward so we have to head toward the sound of battle.
Yes, it's close. Be vigilant, Matthew.
Okay, well, we're getting close.
What is that? That weapon. Can't be a blade.
We take this one.
How?
So long as we can hold the flanks, the colony will mop up. New armament. All went as planned. And now it's curtains.
Shut up!
Whoa! Flipping close one.
I thought you said you knew the drill. Hold back. It looks to be a feud between colonies anyway.
Over there. Is it just those two left? No one else?
No one. Mutual destruction. The battle has already come and gone.
Then why are they still fighting?
It's just who they are. Nothing for us to get involved with. Pull back. Mobius will notice. Oh, come on, Matthew!
I'm not just gonna stand aside. They're only kids. I'll put an end to it. I have to.
Mobius are always present for the aftermath.
Then that Mobius is getting a socking.
Both of them?
Then I'll make it a twofer.
Oh, to hell with it.
All right, break it up. The hell are you two playing at? You want to scrap? You scrap with me. I told you to cut it out. Yeah, and you.
Phenomenal. Now you've gone and done it.
I guess words ain't getting through to him.
Odd. You've such a way with words.
If they won't listen, I'll make them listen with my fists.
Phenomenal.
Why do I have to...
Okay, well, we just gotta teach them a lesson. We just got to. Art fusion, alright, let's learn more about it. In the future redeem of an art of fighting with the power of an Ouroboros that hadn't been perfect yet, but using fusion art to summon the power to create an aura dealing extra attacks. Alright, next one states here. The effect of the extra Ouroboros attacks will differ based on the normal art and Ouroboros Power combination. Find your preferred appearance on the art customization screen. Okay, so we can find it on art selection. Okay, well that's more of it. We can learn about more of that later. Well, let's close all of that. And yeah, so we get both art to fully recharge. So we have to fuse the art with ZR. Alright, well let's go try it. So we'll go with break. And then use art while holding ZR. Okay, hold on. So we gotta go for fusion first. Okay, so we'll go for fusion first. And we'll try our focus attacks if we needed to. So now I'm waiting for my destinating hit, so let's go use it. So, well, actually, hold on. I think we gotta use both of them together. I think. So hold on. Let's see what happens if we combine the destinating hit and the Bastion punch together. Let's see what happens. All right. We just want to make sure how it works. Okay. So we go use fusion, and then we press X.
Well done.
Okay, so that is how we go learn art fusion. Alright, so that's how art fusion works. Okay, pretty easy basic there. Not that hard. Okay, so this is Desperate Agnin. Okay, well, it needs a name because it's not Desperate Agnin. Okay, well, these two are not the enemy. I mean, why are we fighting these guys if we can't convince them to listen? I mean, why wouldn't Matthew have to go ahead and get Hunger up just so that they can go and listen to Matthew Fist going kapow, kaboom? I mean, like, what the heck would that nonsense be? Okay, so we're using Gigantic. What is it, Gigantic Beat? Yep, I said Gigantic Beat it is. Okay, so this guy just launched me. Okay, you know what, we're gonna try this again. Actually, you know what? I don't think we would put to hit the button, the destinating hit and the back spin punch together. Yeah, well, let's just wait, okay? We're just gonna have to wait and see, all right? Well, let's keep finishing off things here. Well, this new guy remind me of Valdi a little bit. This hero that can go and heal the full party. Well, that's somewhere in colony 30? Yeah, that might be the place.
You're not getting away.
Okay, well, this kid that we're challenging is halfway done. Alright, so we're gonna keep on building more and more punches. Because building more punches is more but building more focus here. Okay, thanks for the regenerate A. Much appreciated. Okay, and this kid is history. Alright.
Persistence! Chill out, will you?
What are you, goon?
I was beginning to think you'd never ask. I'm Matthew, from the city. And this is A.
City? Huh?
I guess you lot would probably think of us as enemies. But we're your allies. In a sense.
Our allies?
Our real enemy, it isn't each other.
Huh? They're here.
Right on cue. Nice of our real enemies to drop by. You just sit tight while we take care of them, aight? Trust me on this one.
Hey now! What do you think you're doing? The show was just getting good.
And you fully screwed up our wager to boot!
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I spoil your fun? You really are a bunch of sickos, you lot.
He doesn't seem like a soldier. Who are you?
My iris. Check it and weep.
What in the... Ouroboros.
A city refugee. Mobius Hunter.
Mobius Hunter? You what? Wait, is that what they call us these days?
No idea. I don't recall hunting any. Just cleaning up the mess you always end up making, bailing you out of trouble.
Exactly. Okay, anyway. Those two kids over there, they're in our custody now.
Custody, you say? You sound like you think you can take us on. This mighty pairing of Mobius Q and on!
Obviously. After all, gotta live up to our new nickname.
Okay, so these guys are level 7. So this real fight is just beginning. So let's focus more attacks and fusion. So we should go ahead and wait until we get more of this art fusion. Okay, but we're still trying to wait for the designating hit to take its course and to take its time. Okay, well, we're just focused on one Mobius at a time, so let's just break out of our chain. Let's just break out of the chain, whatever button we press. Okay, so now we're going for a dynamic punch there. Alright, and let's make sure we get some more healing, because that's the most important step there, so we had to get some more healing. Yeah, well, we're not doing too bad, actually. Well, this fight is getting a little bit tough, so we have a long way to get stronger, because these guys are level 7 upon to us. Alright, so whatever you're doing, that looks kind of rageable. I mean, I'm just saying rageable, like it's going to get bad in that start. Well, I'm not seeing that that's a dynamic punch or detonating punch. I mean, I am a kind of blind for that. I may misread that. Alright, let's get some more gigantic beat going. Alright, so now we did increase up a lot higher to the level 8. Okay, so that's a little by time that we can experience by leveling up to 8. Okay, I was right before. It was going to say Destiny Punch. Alright. Alright, well, don't mind me saying something embarrassing, but yeah, it gets kind of embarrassing, whatever I just said, because well, I thought I was going to say Dynamic Punch there, but it just said Destinating Punch. So that's one of the art fusions that Matthew can perform. Okay, well, let's keep at it. So we want to make sure we keep our focus up more. And keep spamming more Destinating Punch. Because that's the power of the Ouroboros. And that's it.
Just don't do anything you'll regret.
Alrighty. We just gotta smash the core, and the job's a good one.
My beloved soldier. He isn't paying attention to you. It's your chance to strike. On my mark, attack.
Whoa, easy now! There's no need to fight me!
That's right, you play your little game of tag. We'll just pop back home. And once we're healed up, we'll...
I don't normally stoop to this. Such duplicity is beneath me.
Stabbed in the back! What a dirty brute! No! The sword!
Lady Console!
Hey, to you!
Way ahead of you.
Just one thing after another, innit?
I'm sure you're feeling pleased with yourself. But I wish you'd spare a thought for me as well. You realize all this takes a toll on me.
I know.
Stop running, you coward!
Phenomenal.
There we go. What'd I tell you? One of us should have watched them.
You also told me you wanted us to secure as much food as possible.
So, ideas?
Oh, very well. I'll handle it.
Right, time out! That'll be enough out of you two. Your fighting days are over.
What?
The Mobius, or I guess you'd call them the consoles, right? Well, they're dust in the wind. The flame clocks are in pieces. And your iris clocks, they're gone, aren't they?
Huh?
You're done. No need to fight anymore. No need to take life or fear its loss.
You're not serious.
Give it a couple of days for it to sink in. Your life stopped draining. And that means you don't have to fight. All you're gonna need now is a bite to eat. Go on. Wow, aren't we stubborn?
It's your loss.
Why did you do that?
Huh?
I was so close. I was so close to finally coming home.
I'm not sure I follow.
My offering. I was going to give my life for my comrades killed by this filth. If I could just make it home, it would mean something. That's the only thing I've ever wanted. To fight. To come home. And you took it.
This fight of yours, who was it that forced it upon you? Think about it. You have all the pieces.
Nicole and Glimmer, right? You're both starving. Can't think straight on an empty tongue, eh?
Okay, well, let's go ahead and save our progress. All right, you know, guys, I do believe that's going to have to do it, so we're going to have to stop it just right by here. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in to stop by and watching this series. Well, technically, this is a whole long series for me to start this this brand other new Let's Play. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm really enjoying the prequels, you guys. I'm really enjoying it. I mean, the entire scene that we watched here was well dynamic. It was well mechanicalizing, but I really do loving how the fact of why this game is getting quite emotional. So let's go ahead and take it back to the beginning of how all things started, but somewhere in between the Keves and the Agnus. So we get to see what's going to happen, more about it. Well, maybe in the next series, we'll probably pick this up with more of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 on the next series. So you don't go anywhere, as you will be particular and stay tuned on the next video. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. So if you like the series and you want to see more of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeem, be sure to leave an advertisement like, share the video, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, ring the notification bell so that you'll be stay up there notified to one of my newest and awesome videos. Have other ways, so just making sure you guys are staying tuned in. And yeah, that will have to do it for today. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this brand new Let's Play of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeem. We'll be picking up more in the next one. So take care, guys. I hope to talk to you on my next video.